Hello, I'm Lauren, and I'm the host of High School Counseling Conversations. This is more of an announcement type episode, if we can call it an episode, where I just want to let you know a little bit about what's going to go on with the podcast for the next couple of months. So I have had this podcast now for about 150 episodes, and I have never taken a break from podcasting. In about 2.5 years since I started this show, every week an episode has come out. And to be honest, I have just never known the right time to take a break. In the summer, that feels like time when I would want to take time off, but I know that counselors have time in the summer to binge podcast episodes, and they're actually listening. My numbers show that. I can see how many people download each episode, and summertime is high for those numbers. So I've never wanted to take a break or pause during the summer. Now, I have never known, when do I pause and say, okay, we're done with season 1 or we're done with season 2. And so, to be honest, I just never have. But I think that November, December, even January feels like the right time to take a break. I don't know if it's right, but for me right now, it just feels like it. So my plan is that I will take a break for the months of November, December, January, and then I'll come back in February. I'll put some of my favorite playlists in the show notes, and I'll continue to highlight those playlists on social media and in email in case there's something specific that you're looking for in terms of an entire group of episodes. I'll also continue to highlight past episodes that are relatable to the time of year that we're in, and I'll also highlight the ones that I just think that you would like to hear or revisit. I love when you DM me and ask me questions or ask if I have an episode or a blog post related to XYZ, whatever that is for you, because in 150 episodes and a lot of blog posts, chances are I have an episode related to something that you're interested in. If I don't, I will write that down and I will add it to my list to podcast about when I come back from this break. If you would like to be a guest on the podcast and you have something that you're passionate about talking about with high school counseling, I would love to have you on the show if it's a good fit and it fits into my schedule. So if you or someone you know would be a good fit for high school counseling conversations in the future, I'll put a link in the show notes to apply to be a guest on the podcast episode. Thank you for listening thus far. 150 episodes feels like I want to pat myself on the back and say, wow, I can't believe we've done this every week. And also, I just want to exhale and take a break from putting out new episodes each week. I appreciate you listening. The show wouldn't exist without people listening. And so I'd say your call to action right now, while we're on a break, would be leave a review for the show. Head to Apple Podcasts, look at the show, scroll down, leave a 5-star review because you love it so much, and tell me what you love about the show or your favorite episode that you've loved listening to recently. I'll read some of those on air in some of the future episodes when I come back. I look forward to seeing you back in February when I come back from this little podcasting hiatus. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you as always. I love my listeners and I love hearing from you. So don't be a stranger. Send me a DM and let me know what podcast episodes you need to hear about and what topics you want to hear about in the future. I'll see you in February.